Hello. Bueno, teniendo en cuenta el mal funcionamiento de mi internet la semana pasada, I decided to record a video. It will be half English and half Spanish, just in case. Okay? The idea is to present a new tense that is called present perfect simple. And let's see if I can help you with that. Okay, let's see. In these pictures we have two situations. In the first situation we have a person in the hospital and he says, I've been in hospital for 3 weeks. And on the other hand we have another picture with the same person, but this time not in the hospital. He's not in the hospital, he is in a cafe, right, with a friend having some coffee. Yes, and he says, I was in hospital for 6 weeks. So what's the difference between the first picture and the second picture? Yes, okay, let's see. In the first picture we have present perfect tense, and in the second picture we have past simple. So in the first picture, this event started in the past. Yes, the fact that he is in the hospital started in the past and continues in the present. Yes, and in the second picture he is not in the hospital anymore. Now he's having some coffee with his friend. That's why in this case he uses simple past, because that situation of being in hospital has finished. Okay, let's see something about the form and the structure. Okay, in the affirmative form you use with I, you, we, they. You use the have and then the verb in the third column. Okay, and with he, she, and it you use has and the verb in the third column. Remember that have has the meaning of haber, right? Okay, let's see the interrogative form. Here we have some examples. Have I worked? Have you worked? Have they worked? Yes. Has she worked or has he worked? Okay. In this case, you see that the questions start with have or has, then the person, and then the verb in the third column. Let's see the negative form now, right? To form the negative sentences, you can use haven't or hasn't, depending on what person do you have, right? And then, of course, the verb in the third column. Now let's see some uses. Yes, the first use, present perfect, is used for an action that happened in the past, but whose results are obvious in the present. Yes, for example, let's see. John's car is dirty. Yes, this is the past. And then he washes the car. John washes the car. And the result is that the car is cleaned, right? He has washed the car. Okay, let's see. Another use of present perfect. For an action, it is used for an action that has just finished. Okay, let's see. Mark is having lunch. He has just had lunch. He has just had lunch. Okay? This situation or this action has just finished. Okay, let's see. The time expression used is just. Okay? With the meaning ya. Él ya ha terminado de almorzar. Okay. The third use for present perfect is it is used for an action that started in the past and hasn't finished. Let's see the example. Okay. The example is we bought the house in 2000. We still live in the neighborhood. We have lived here for 15 years and we have lived here since 2000, right? This action of living in that house started in the past and continues in the present. It didn't finish. That's why in this case present perfect is used. Time expressions used for 15 years and since 2000. Okay, number 4. Present perfect is used for experiences we have lived, of experiences we haven't lived. He has flown a plane, but he has never tried bungee jumping. Okay? He has flown a plane, but he has never tried bungee jumping. Look at the position of never after has or after have if we have another pronoun, right? And the question for experiences, the question is have you ever in this case the examples, have you ever traveled by plane? And the answers are yes I have or no I haven't. Time expressions, ever, yes, commonly used in questions, and never. You can use the present perfect to describe your experience. It is like saying I have the experience of. You can also use this tense to say that you have never had a certain experience. Another use is for present perfect is for an action that happened in unspecified time. The children have tidied the room. The children have tidied their room. When? We don't know because the time is not specified. You cannot use the present perfect with specific time expressions such as yesterday, 1 year ago, last week, when I was a child, when I lived in Japan, at the moment, or that day, or one day. Yeah, you cannot use the present perfect with these specific time expressions. You can use present perfect with ever, never, just, already, yet, for, since, how long, so far, lately, recently, and always. Already and yet. I have already got dressed. Okay, your homework in this case is to look the meaning up in the dictionary. I refer to already in this case, so look it up in the dictionary. Yes, look it up already and look yet up in the dictionary. Okay, and then I have another example. I haven't done my homework yet. Has Zara called yet? Okay, one interesting difference we can find in present perfect tense is have gone and have been to. Have gone to and have been to. Let's see. Mary has gone to London. I miss her so much. Mary has gone means that she is still there. Yes? Have you ever been to London? Okay. Of course, I've been to London a lot of times. It's such an amazing city. And then we have the other. I have been to. Yes, I have gone to a certain place means that you went to that place and you are still there. But if you use I have been to, it means that you went to that place and now you're back. Okay, and last but not least, I leave you a summary of present perfect and the time expressions used and the uses, yes, to talk about state that started in the past and continues until now, to say that something has happened several times, to talk about recent past events, to talk about life experience, and then we have the examples of each use. It is important that you read them, and if you have doubts, you can ask them in class. Yes? And okay, that's all for today, and see you in class on Monday.